first got put in the SHU in prison, what surprised me was how many hours people would spend. They'd take strings off their clothes and tie it to a note and slide it for hours. And it's kind of this long hallway with these cement cells that they're like dog kennels, very small. And underneath the door, there's just a little tiny slit, just small enough that if you slide a note on a string for hours, it might finally slide under the door. And I remember the first time this note slides under the door to me, and this girl had been trying for a long time. And it came in, and I opened the note, and it said, "Hi, I'm Diamond. Who are you? Why are you here?" Well, come to find out, that's how everybody communicates, and they call it fishing in the SHU. And I mean, you have nothing but time on your hands, right? But the girl was just right next to me, so she would actually have to slide the note, and it would ping off the wall, and then it would come back up into my cell through the door. So I was like, "Hey, Diamond. Hi, I'm Portia." I mean, it wasn't that hard for me to just knock. But Diamond she was interesting. So one night, first of all, she would scream at night. She would scream and bang on the walls. I'm not sure why. Like if she thought maybe they'd get her out. It didn't work. It just made things miserable for me. I'd have to tie a thing around my head to kind of dull out the sound. But one time I hear, like, she pushes the emergency button and they come running in, and she had taken a trash bag and put it over her head. And as they took her out, I mean, it kind of freaked me out. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" And she's like, "How you like that Hollywood act?" And I was like, "What? You actually did that just to get attention?" One of the other things that people do when they're in isolation cells, especially if there's people down below them in an isolation cell, is they'll talk through the toilet, something I'd never seen before until I got put in an isolation cell in a county jail. And then they would just spend hours, they'd take all the water out, and then they would yell through the toilet. So some of the interesting things that you would never know unless you've gone to jail or been in an isolation cell.